what I want to do now is put the final finishes to the Pixie Fairy bowl. It's dry now. It's had 3 coats of oil. It's had 3 coats of the Chestnut Products hard wax satin oil. I've allowed 24 hours in between coats, and in between coats I cut back with 600, then 800, then 1000, so it's nice and smooth. So all I want to do now is denib it and then just give it a buff on a buffing wheel or a buffing system, and I'll just use some microcrystalline wax and then buff it on a clean buffing mop. I'll start off with the pedestal and buff the pedestal up. That's a nice tight fit onto there. So there's the pedestal on there. I'm going to put some of the microcrystalline on here. This is the microcrystalline wax. Again, it's from Chestnut Products. There's another product which is similar, which was used by Antiques Restoring Peoples. I think it was called Renaissance Wax, but this is really good stuff to make it hard wearing, because it's going to be handled a lot. So a little bit of wax on there, and again, less is more. So we're just going to put little circular motions on there, wax into here, and then what I'll do is I'll wax up the mushrooms at the same time, and I'll wax up the bowl, and then I can actually polish them all together. Because what I'm doing by using this white web wax is I'm putting wax on, but I'm denibbing at the same time, and I can feel how smooth it is there because we've gone through it with 1000 grit. Do the mushrooms the same, and then I will polish them up. There we go. Less is more, as I've said before. You only need a small amount. There. And now for the bowl. What I tend to do is just pop that into there and keep that in there. And you can see you don't use much, so a tin's going to last an awful long time. I don't want it any faster than 1500. I like to run it about 1400. There we are, we're on 1400 there. I'll just move the pieces over to here so it's nice and safe. And I'm just going to pop my mask on, which is the ellipse mask, this one here. And then that will protect my nose and protect my lungs. So there we go. So again, underneath at about the 8 o'clock mark here, I'm just going to start and buff that up. So what I've done is I've buffed them up. They've come up lovely with that microcrystalline. I've done the actual pedestal and I've done the 4 mushrooms as well. I've put wax on the outside of the bowl. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to wax the outside of the bowl, and then I'll do the inside of the bowl with the new dome. So back with the glasses. As you can see, there's some cotton coming off here, so that's the reason why really, if there's any fine filaments of cotton, you want your mask on to protect your lungs. You always get fine filaments coming off a new mop. So we'll polish up the bowl as well. That really feels lovely and smooth. It's denibbed, it's polished up beautiful with the microcrystalline wax. So what I'm going to do now is just take off the mop here. So there we are. And then to take it off, you just pull it like that, take it off like that, and then pull it off, spin it like that, and I catch it when it comes out in my hand. So there we are. That's the chestnut buffing wheel with the Carnauba mop and maximum speed 1500. But the wax I used was the microcrystalline wax, and that'll be very hard wearing. Plus the fact I can also put some more on every time it gets handled after a show. I can polish it up again when I bring it back. So I want to buff up the inside of the actual ball, and to do that I'm just going to use one of the buffing domes. Dome buffing dome B. That's difficult to say that. So there we are, that's ready, and that's tight on there. Again, we're just going to run that with the well, under 1500 is about 1400 there, and I've already put wax inside the actual ball. So what I'm going to do is just go into the ball like that and just buff it round the edge onto the undercut and into there. I take it out and move it physically before I start polishing again. Take it out like that, because if you try and move it when it's in there, sometimes things can grab, and then, oh, that's, I can see, never mind feel it. So there, it's making a lovely finish, smooth finish inside. It feels silky smooth. There we are, lovely silky smooth finish, but still retaining that nice satin finish. Now another system you can use is a system that's available in the United States, and it's called the Beal buffing system. And the Beal buffing system is very similar. It's got an arbor like that goes into the outer jaws like that. Let me show you from above. Goes into the outer jaws, tightens down, and then that's held into the chuck like that. Again, I use it at 1400. That's the Carnauba mop for that one. And again, what you can do is just loosen that off like that, and it comes off into your hands, and then there's a mop goes onto there. Now that's the large mop, that one there. So I could use that if I wanted to, but what I've done is I've set this Chestnut Products one up because I want to use it for me demonstrating and have it at the shows. So we've got everything buffed up, cleaned up and tidied up, and that's it, it's finished. All that remains now is just to put it together, and I'll pop it on one of those little rotating stands that I've got, and you can have a look at it. And thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. So take care, make shavings, have fun, and I'll see you on the next video. Well, I've had lots of fun doing this project, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have a go at it. If you do, would you send me some photos, please? You could send them on email to us, and it's andrewwoodturner@icloud.com. That's all one word, Andrew Woodturner, lowercase, 2 W's, ANDREWWOODTURNER @icloud.com. Okay, now take care, have fun.